In this case, from a business standpoint, consistency it's better. So to answer back to your question, does it matter if it's professional? Well, can you be consistent with that professionalism? Because if you
do
cannot,
them all the time.
Yeah, because if not, imagine how not weird, but it won't look.
The feed is going to look different.
The feed will look random. It will be very, like kind of pushed in all different. So like if you have 3 professional photos, but then now you have 3 reels with no cover on the reel.
You're listening to the Time Lash Artist Podcast. If you want to jumpstart your lash career, you can also watch Cosme's free lash training at www.fulltimelashartist.com. Let's grow.
It doesn't look professional, right?
Right?
Aesthetics. And you guys being in the beauty industry, you have to pay a little bit. I'm not saying that it's not one of those things like, oh, if you don't do this, or if you do this, you won't get customers anymore.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen, but you want to make it look for you to also like I remember when we were looking at your account.
How many times I changed my feed? Like first I wanted to look more like in the dark side because everything that I do in the salon is dark.
Yeah.
While the products are dark and gold. So I said I want to try to do something to kind of match all my logo in my business. And then I switch again and then back again, remember? But now I'm finally where I really love my feed.
You had the text that now you use the same color on the on the reels covers. And what's nice actually, if you post reels or if you have your account mainly made out of reels, you can always change the covers.
The cover, yes.
If it's a photo, well, you're not going to be able to change the photo. You're going to have to delete it from the feed because there's no photo feed. The photo posts are within the feed. So it's part of it. You're not going to be able to, right?
And that's actually something that I just recently did, like a couple of weeks, a month, 2 months ago. Remember?
With the reels?
With my reels. I said, I want to change everything, all the covers. And then I took those professional pictures and then I have exactly the same color to match all the profile. And then I changed probably like 50 pictures, remember?
Yeah, in case people are wondering what apps do you use.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when I first showed you, because you were asking for my account. And again, me being in the marketing/business, feed, in my opinion, it's not as important as it is in yours.
For me, it is the
Right.
most important,
But the apps that I was using were InShot, mainly because you can create a template, save it as a draft, and
you
every
just
time
replace the picture.
Yeah, and then what I don't like about InShot is you cannot upload custom fonts. So we have the bold font for your text.
To write the text.
Yeah, they have their own fonts. You can purchase their own fonts, but you cannot upload the font that you like. So for that one, we use, what is it called?
Font something.
Man, I'm so bad at remembering
Bold
the names.
font, something.
No, the font itself, it's called the bold font, which is mainly used in the captions. But we'll make sure to list the name of the app that we use for the text, because you use the app to write the text, the text that goes on the cover. You download it as a PNG, and then
you go back on the InShot and upload them. Yeah, it sounds hard and a lot of work, but trust me, because I'm doing this every day. Once you start doing it becomes something normal and it's easy to work with. Remember, that was exactly the same Canva for me. Oh,
yeah,
I thought
Canva
it was
hard to use on your phone.
On the phone, correct?
Canva,
yes.
It's like I'm all day, every day in Canva, doing everything.
But it's easier on the laptop, right?
Yeah, I mean the app itself in Canva, I feel like it's just not made for. Like, it's an actual mobile app. It's not just the browser, but it's not as easy as InShots. Like for this, now, of course, the functionality of Canva cannot be compared with InShot because it's a whole different story. But
then we can use InShot.
Yeah, for this specific thing, and even for videos, actually, for a lot of your videos, I showed you a couple times.
Yeah, how to cut them and how to.
Yeah, you can split them. You can do all kinds of like minor corrections to it. You can extract sound, you can add sound if you want to.
You can put music on top. No, it's very, it sounds hard once you start doing it, but then I'm telling you, it's very easy. I do this all every day now.
Yeah, I remember at first you were like, oh, but this takes so much time. And I'm like, just give it a few hours.
Yeah, and I tried to cut a video, remember? And I said, no, that's not for me. But now I'm just gonna boom, 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 very easy.
Just
and
a
quick.
couple hours for you to figure it out. And
Yeah.
it's like everything at first, right? Like you start doing it and you're like, but this is not as easy as the other app or whatever. But no, I love the app because it can help you kind of design the
everything to match. That's the thing. Because remember before I used to write like different type of fonts, different type of texts, and they didn't match. They weren't the same. And I said I want to have something, and then my husband came. Oh, let me give you an app that you can write the fonts the same.
You have every cover of your reel with a different font and a different color code because you are not using until we set up the actual color code in your in the app. You were just using random fonts. They were just going. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like your photo, and actually you took the professional photos because we did the professional photo shoot. But then you started uploading to Instagram, and you were just using at first you did Canva.
Yeah.
Then you did after Canva. Then you did. Then you were just uploading directly on Instagram, which is even worse because they have like no fonts in there. And then when I showed you, like, you can actually do this, and make it nice every time.
And now I do it every day.
Yeah, and then what's nice again about the reels, you can go back and change the covers.
If you want,
It's so much easier. But. It's not, in my opinion, at first, I would say it would be a good habit to develop because if you start with that and then you get comfortable with it, it only helps you long term because now you have a new skill set. Like, you literally know how to do this and it's just going to save you more time.
Oh, yes.
And the reason that I believe this is important for people to practice, your students and even other people in different industries, at some point you're going to want to outsource it to somebody else. But how can you teach somebody, how can you tell someone to do something and you not knowing how to do that?
Right.
Then you are at the mercy of the person figuring out, and then if you don't like the result, it's still your fault because you cannot give somebody an end result task. Now, I mean, of course you can just show somebody a screenshot of another competitor's photo, whatever, and then say, hey, I want my picture to look like this. But then it's so much easier if you actually know the process. Now you can even train somebody or just hire a virtual assistant from platforms like Fiverr and Upwork to do it for you, right? When it becomes, all right, now I don't have time, right? Like in your case, for example, you might think, well, and now you actually enjoy doing it. I can
it takes me like a minute, not even.
But in your case, if you would want to outsource it, you could, because now you think, oh, well, doing that is just not necessarily a task that will instantly bring me ROI, like a return on investment. Like, hey, do I spend 10 minutes updating 10 reels covers? That's not going to make me any dollars, right? You're not going to make money because of that. But your feed looking good is you being satisfied with your account. So
right.
It's like the byproduct of it.
And that's, I don't know, for me, when I go on someone's account profile and I see those beautiful feeds that they match in the color, for me, really bring attention. Like, I really love and I want to see more, I want to, if I see like pink, red, blue, like all those type of colors, I'm like, I'm out. It's not for me. It doesn't look professional.
It's interesting because you say that. For example, in my case, when I look at my biggest competitors and the biggest influencers in the marketing business space, I look at their accounts and they're all over the place. Nobody has an exact, like you look at Gary Vee, you look at Grant Cardone, you look at
that means it's the industry.
Yeah,
right?
So of course, again, like I just mentioned, you're in the beauty industry. Aesthetic kind of plays a little bit of a role. And maybe another thing might be like women look at things different than men do.
I'm perfectionist. You know that in everything. So it has to be, everything has to be perfect match, color, everything.
And then now I say that my industry doesn't necessarily have it, but when I change my branding to the red color, now my feed actually
looks
it's reddish, so it's
and it's actually you made me started to do my profile, my feed like that, because I saw yours black and red, and then I said, oh, mine will go perfect with gold and black. And then I said, I want to do my feed exactly like yours, and then you show me the apps and InShot and everything.
Yeah.
If you got a passion for lashes, let me see it. It's time to level up. If you need me to, I'll teach you my 6-figure secret. Better believe it, cause I believe in you. You're listening to the Time Lash Artist Podcast. If you want to jumpstart your lash career, you can also watch Cosme's free lash training at www.fulltimelashartist.com. Let's grow.